Bhutane Shrimate Jayapataka Swaminiti Namine Namagacharya Padaya Nitya Kripa Pradayine Gaurakatha Damadaya Nagara Gramadayine Namavo Mishrapadaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutane Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Prajanine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Once again I welcome all devotees on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru, Kulai, Mangaluru Temple, and on behalf of Namnishra Prabhu. We are just 2 steps away from our achievement of a determination, destination. Right? Just today is the 17th chapter.
17th
so
chapter.
Today and tomorrow, that's it. Right? After that, this journey doesn't end. Journey has just begun. By just seeing few verses and the meaning of the same, it's not reading Bhagavad Gita or learning Bhagavad Gita. It's just, see, 18 days, how can we finish 1 chapter in a day? How can we finish 700 shlokas in 18 days? It is just to, for it is told, if we have to go somewhere, if we take the right direction, then we will keep on moving. But in the beginning itself, if we take a wrong direction, we will not reach our destination. We may go to some other direction. So here it is just Namnishra Prabhu's effort to show every soul and fall the right path. Are we proceeding in that path? Are we holding that path and going forward? Is in our hands. The endeavors is ours. But selflessly, he has been showing the right path. So many lakhs and lakhs of people have completed even Bhakti Shastri course by just started attending 18 days course. Once they finish 18 days, this is the first level. When 2-3 batches are over, every 2-3 batches, every 2-3 months, second level starts. In the second level, every shloka and purport is read in detail and discussed. And plus, some more other books also, like Ishopanishad, Nectar of Instruction, Nectar of Devotion. These all are, very, very rare to read, rare to hear. Those books are also taught. So, Nectar of Devotion is what? How to create devotion in bhakti. It's a nectar, amritam. Once we learn that, amritam is what? Eternal. It will never perish. Okay, that's amrita. A person who drinks amrita, they will never die. Similarly here, if we learn these books, we learn and read the purports, understand them and live them, it's like we will never fall down in our life. Krishna will hold our hand and he will help us to cross this ocean. Mayam etam tarantite. We keep reading, 12th chapter, 7th and 8th shloka. Etu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaga ananyena yogena mami chaptam dhananjaya adveshya sarvabhutana maitrakarna yevachitidmamuni ankara samadukha sukhakshami. So like in 12th chapter he tells, one is focused in my devotion, I will help him to cross this ocean. Okay, Hare Krishna. So we have got the concluding chapter in the beginning only, and this is a continuation. Today we are not learning this chapter newly. In 13th chapter also we learnt about 3 gunas. And 14th chapter was again a continuation. And then 15, okay, Purushottama Yoga. In 16 we saw what are the Daivi gunas and Asuri gunas. Now we are seeing in, all the activities, when we perform with 3 types of Shradha. Again the same, Sattva, Raja, Tamo. So that faith in Sattva Guna, faith in Tamo Guna, faith in Rajo Guna. So whatever work we do, whatever austerity we do, whatever we eat, everything has got degrees of faith. Shraddha, it starts, bhakti process starts with Shraddha, right? Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti. Then comes Nishtha. Once anarthas get relieved from our heart, Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya, when it is eradicated from our heart, then only we come to the faith with determination, Nishtha. Then Asakti. Nishtha, Asakti.
Nishtha, Ruchi.
Yeah, yes, Mataji, correct. Thank you for correcting. Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti. Once we have this Nishtha, firm determination, automatically Ruchi develops towards the Lord and His activities, His pastimes. Then Asakti. Mataji, tell the others also. Tell from the beginning one more time, Mataji. Shraddha.
Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivriti, Ruchi, Nishtha, Asakti, Bhava, Prema.
So when the Ruchi comes towards the Lord, I said that Bhava, whatever we do, there is a thought in our mind. Everything I want to do for Krishna. Whatever I do, I want to Arpan, Samarpan to Krishna. So that Bhav slowly and gradually is converted into Prema. So Prema is the last stage. So difficult. See that gopis in Vrindavan, never knew anything other than Krishna. That much prema they had. So what is essential? Whatever work we do, we need to do it with Shraddha. That is the basic faith. Hare Krishna. Mataji, who has joined today for co-host? I don't know. Yes, Mataji has joined. Yes, Mataji. I made you co-host, Mataji. Yeah. Arjuna's inquiry about unauthorized worship. He is asking Krishna, oh Krishna, generally it starts every chapter with the questions of Arjuna. So here also it's Krishna, you have been telling me so many things. But what if a person worship the Supreme Lord according to his independence, whimsically, not following the Shastra? However, it is said in the Shastra, he may not follow. But he also worships the Lord. He also follows so many rules and regulations. What will happen to that person? Which is better, Krishna? So Lord Krishna answers. 3 modes determine one's faith and worship. So in which mode he is having this faith, that determines what kind of faith and worship he does. So that means again 3 types of faith are there. So, say for example, I will tell. Many people give so many things for charity. Somebody is donating a large amount for temple construction. But with which objective? Krishna will be pleased if I donate, or everything belongs to Krishna. That is why I want to give some share out of what I have earned to Krishna. Is that the faith? Or while donating this check, I'll take a photo and I will post it in my Facebook, Instagram, etc. And many people will see and my fame will go up. Or we are arguing with the temple president. I have given you so many lakhs. Where are you going to write my name? In which wall? front side, back side door, where are you going to write? So this shows that we are donating this amount charity for our own benefit, for our own fame and name. So that is in Rajoguna. Thinking everything belongs to Krishna, he has given me so much, I want to return back to Krishna. That is the mode of charity in Sattva Guna. A person going and giving the same lakhs and lakhs of money for some club in the sense, it may be like Lions Club and all these days, so many Lions Clubs are there. Go and give it. Many people may use that amount even for drinking, etc. Isn't it? So that means he is doing this charity in Tamoguna. So this is one example I told. So that is what Lord Krishna is saying. It all depends on which mode he gives this. With what faith he worships the Lord. Food eaten in 3 modes of guna, sacrifices made in 3 modes, 3 kinds of austerity. The example which I shared now, austerity in 3 modes. First of all, 3 kinds of austerities are there. And in which mode we are doing those austerities. Charity can be given in again 3 modes. Then finally, Om Tat Sat. What is Om Tat Sat? Whatever we do, Yajna, Tana, Tapa, whatever we do, we connect that with the Lord. So after doing everything, all the Purnahuti is over, everything is over, Brahmana Bhojana is about to happen. We say, Om Tat Sat. That means, what, Krishna, everything is yours. I am giving a portion of it to you back. Accept it. So connecting, the moment we say Om Tat Sat, our activities are connected to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Before this, anybody else is having any doubt? Hare Krishna. Nobody? Okay. Hari Bol. Arjuna said, Oh Krishna, what is the situation of one who does not follow the principles of scriptures, but worships according to his own imagination? Is he in goodness, in passion, or in ignorance? So Krishna will now tell it all depends on his faith, in which faith he is doing. Flying spaghetti monster or Scientology. Whatever he does, how he is doing, I will succeed in this. Or what I am doing is, again, I am doing it because the Lord has given me the energy. That is why I am able to do it. So whatever mood we are in, how we are performing that activity, it depends. So you see here, this, circle is given. Hope all of you are able to see. We have learned many things about the Karma Yoga. Is it not? The Karma Kandis, from Karma Kandi we come to Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga then become Sakama and Nishkama. Without expectation or with expectation. Okay, then we come to opposite. Whatever has not been prescribed in the Vedas we do. That is Bikarma. Then we come to Akarma. What is an Akarma? Doing only devotional service. Is it not? Instead, people who are doing karma with a thought, if I do this activity, I will go to Swarga. If I give this much charity, I will go to Swarga. Like that, if they do, they are doing it in the guna of Rajo. That means they want name and fame. But Jnanis, why do they do Jnanis activities? That means whatever work they perform, they want to acquire knowledge. What kind of knowledge? If I acquire which knowledge, how to attain liberation. So that means they attain liberation. What is liberation? That is, what do you call? If joining the Brahman effulgence, going and mixing with the Brahman effulgence. That is the effulgence which is coming from the Vaikunta, Swargaloka. So some people think that activities to be performed in order to reach Swargaloka. There is nothing beyond, in order to attain liberation, there is nothing beyond that they think. They do not know there is a Vaikunta beyond Brahman effulgence, there is a Goloka beyond that, because they all are the Nirguna Upasanas. They don't believe the personal form of the Lord. So they believe in the Brahman light form of the Lord. Okay, and those people who are in Sattva Guna, they keep learning, they keep doing meditation, everything, but they do not accept that the Lord has got the personal form and he has got his own abode. They don't believe in that. Then comes Shuddha Sattva. So this is why we have not given Tamo. Tamo Guni people will not do any action. Yesterday we saw they will only eat and sleep. Pramada Alasya Nidrabhihi. We saw they are actually mad. They don't perform any work. They keep eating and sleeping. That's why it's not given. So Rajoguna people think that Swargaloka is my destination. Jnanis think that liberation, mixing with the Brahman effulgence is their ultimate aim of the life. But Shuddha Sattvic people think that just now we saw Bhava, Prema, and they attain Krishna Loka. So they do akarmic activities. What are they? Devotional services. By doing, only what happens? They start going to temple. They start associating with the devotees. By doing this, they develop a sort of devotion, prema. Okay, see, actually, when we all start, we all are Kanishta Adhikari. That means what? We believe in the Lord. We go to the temple. We attend the Arati. We put some Dakshina over there. And whatever the prasadam, if the Pandit give, we will take and come back. That is Kanishta Adhikari. They do not know how to behave with the devotees of the Lord. This is very important because Krishna keeps telling, more than you worship me, more than you respect me, more than you do sacrifices for me, you worship my devotees. You offer prasadam to them. You call them to your home, perform a yajna sacrifice. What is yajna? Yajna is nothing but any activity which connects to the Lord. That is yajna. Yajna is not only that, fire. We invoke the fire and we say mantra. No, that is not the only yajna. Yajna is any activity which you are performing for as you want to sacrifice to the Lord, keeping the Lord in the center, doing the pleasure of the Lord. That is yajna. That's why yesterday I told Kali Yuga yajna is chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That is a Kali Yuga yajna. Even in Vibhuti Yoga, Krishna says, in the Shrestha yajna, tapa, I am the chanting. Krishna himself says. Okay? Hare Krishna. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Trivida Bhavati Shradha Dehinam Swabhavaja Satviki Rajasi Chaiva Tamasi Cheti Tam Shruno. Again Shruno came. Maya Veshimano Yemam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shadaya Parayopeta. No, not that. What is it? 7th chapter, first one, and in the 10th chapter, all Krishna is going on telling Arjuna, you listen to me, you listen to me. You remember the first shloka of 7th chapter. Manya Sattamana Partha Yoga Minjan Rashaya Asamchayam Samagrahmam Etagnyasesi Tachuno. You listen to me. So he keep telling, listen, because Shravanam. Again, the 9 devotional process. It starts from Shravanam. Anybody knows the process, 9 different activities through which we can do bhakti? We have discussed so many times. Mataji's. Shravanam. Kirtanam. Hare Krishna. Yeah, one chat message is there. Mataji, that is offer to the Lord, not a big chapan bog. Bhagwan is not asking. He is telling me, you offer patram pushpam palam toyam. You give me patram, a leaf, a tulsi leaf, pushpam, a flower, palam, a fruit, toyam, little water. I'll be satisfied with that, he is saying. Yeah, correct, Mataji. That is after one of the ways. Yeah, one of the ways is Archana. That is Akrura. He worshipped in the form of doing Archana to Krishna. 7 I have already told. What are the other 7? Okay, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Okay, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. 9 types of devotional service. Anyone we can adapt. Only hearing, you can adapt hearing. You can adapt only Kirtanam. But Shravanam Kirtanam comes in as a package. See, when we chant, we are supposed to hear that. So that is why Shravanam and Kirtanam. We are doing chanting, but at the same time we are hearing. Shravanam Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. Okay, so next shloka. According to one's existence, under the various modes of nature, one evolves a particular kind of faith. So what I was saying is, when we all start, we start as Kanishthadikari only. But when every day we go to temple, every day we worship the Lord, we develop a sort of faith in the Lord. That's why I wanted to tell that. Faith, because the whole chapter is about faith. Okay, oh, if I go to the temple, some good things are happening to me. No problem. Krishna is saying, for fruitive activities only you come to me. Krishna says, no. Chaturveda bhajante mam janaga sukritino arjuna artho jigyasu artarthi jnani. When you are distressed, you remember me. I'll be very happy. Help you. Artho, distress. Artarthi, you want some material benefit, you remember me. I'll give you. Jigyasu, inquisitive to know about me. Jnani, you want to gain knowledge about me? You all are welcome to worship me. So that is also good. What Krishna is saying. By slowly, they may be a jnani, but acquiring knowledge, one day or the other, they will realize that Supreme Personality of Godhead has got a form. He is a personality. That's why we say Supreme Personality. What is Supreme? The supermost, the superlative degree. The topmost, we say, the biggest, the tallest. So like that, the supremest, that is personality. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So the living being is said to be, see, whatever mode, whatever faith we are in. Okay, so once we start as a neophyte, slowly, gradually, by going to temple every day, we come to know how to respect the pujari, how to respect other Vaishnavas who are coming to the temple, and we develop a sort of faith in the Vaishnavas. So that faith again, we come to the level of Madhyamadhikari. Madhyamadhikari is what? We have prema for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Prema, Maitri, Karuna, Mudita. Remember, Prema, Maitri, Karuna, Mudita. It is said in net of instruction. It's see the Madhyamadhikari will show love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Prema. Then Maitri. Prema, Maitri, Karuna. Maitri is what? Who all are above him. The devotees who are above his level. He will try to develop a friendship with them so that he wants to become like them. So he develops a friendship with those who are above him, the Vaishnavas. Then those who are equal to him, with them, what he has, are equal or lower, with them, he has Karuna, compassion. So those who are below our level, they have the compassion. When will this soul also come to a higher level? Mudita, he totally neglects the non-devotee. Okay, he does not. Asangatyaga, he does not have any friendship with the people who are not devotees. This level, this understanding, when he gets, he's a Madhyamadhikari. Uttamadhikari. For them, Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmane Kavigastini Shuni Chaiva Shvapakecha Panditaha Samadarshina. They see the Lord's devotees, a dog eater, a dog, Samadarshina. So when they have to preach, they cannot preach with the Baba, everybody is equal, because they see everybody equal. What I will tell him, he already knows everything. I can't preach like that. So if they have to preach, they have to come to little one level lower. That is to the level of Madhyamadhikari. Okay, Hare Krishna. So this faith develops. That's what I'm trying to say. Initially, we may not have that much strong faith, but slowly, gradually, once we get associated with the devotees, our faith will become strong faith. Nishta, Visano. So that means faith with determination. यजन्ते सात्विका देवान् यक्षरक्षांसि राजसग प्रेतान् भूतगणांश्चान्ये यजन्ते तामसा जनाः. See, whom all they worship, you see. At the topmost, they are worshipping Devatas. Who worship Devatas? Who are in the Satvika Bhava. Satvika Devan. Ejante means worshipping. Ejante Satvika Devan. A person who is in a Satvika Bhava. They worship the Devatas. Why do we worship Devatas? Because Devatas give us instant sense gratification. For what purpose we worship? We go to the temple, they will say Tastu. Then Yaksha Rakshamsi Rajasa. Rajasa people, they worship their demons. Rakshami. The Hiranyakashipu told, no, all of you worship me. So Rakshasas tell everyone to worship them. Okay, then Pretan Bhuta Ganams Chanya Yajante Tamasa. Tamasic people worship the Bhuta, Preta, Adi, their Ganas, their full gang is there. They worship them. Why are they doing it, ghost and dark? Because they are in Tamoguna. Tamoguna people do not know whom they are supposed to worship. They have not come to that level to, get elevated level after level. So they believe in worshipping the ghost. There are so many people, especially I have heard in Kerala and, in North also some part. The remote villages, if somebody is not feeling well, they say, isko bhoot chad gaya, take it to that person, wo bhoot utar dega. Means they will, tie them in a tree and with that, what you call people tree, Vepala, that with that leaf, they hit them. And they say that the Bhuta, Pishasa, Preta, everything will run away from them. Like that, there are so many people believe it. They worship. But Satvika people not like that. Like Satvika. So much, I will not say that we are, all the Rakshasas example, we have got so many. They also worship the Devatas. Hiranyakashipu worshipped Brahma. Who is that? Bhasmasura. Bhasmasura worshipped Shiva. You know what kind of austerity he did? So many years he did the austerity. Shiva did not come. He cut a portion from his thigh and that blood he sacrificed. Shiva did not come. Now he thought, okay, I am going to now cut my head and put it in the Havan Kunda. Only then Shiva will come. Right? So after cutting, how will he put? How can he see after cutting? So he was about to cut. He took his head into the almost Havan Kunda and he was about to cut his head. Then Shiva came. You know the effect, all of you. Shiva gave that boom to him, that whomsoever he touches, they will go ash, Basma Asura. So whatsoever I touch, that should go Basma. That Shiva also gave it. And finally, what did he do? He wanted to enjoy with Parvati. So he thought, if this Shiva will be in between us, let me first kill him. So he ran behind Shiva to keep his hands on Lord Shiva. Finally, where will Shiva go? How can he save God himself? He went to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Shiva, whatever booms he gives, no, it's all lie. Nothing happens. It's not the truth. You want to trust me? He's like that only. And nothing becomes true. If you really want to trust, you keep your hand on your head and see. And he is always in that Rajo and Tamasic. Okay, so he immediately kept his hand on his head. He became Bhasma. Okay, so this is what people who worship Devatas, they will immediately give the sense gratification. So that is why we should come up to the level of Vishuddha Sattva in order to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead. See, beautifully it is given. All the Vrindavan Vasis, they are worshipping the Supreme Personality of... No, sorry, this is different. This picture, that Katyayani, that all the ladies asking for good husbands. Katyayani Vrata, they say no. So they all are going and worshipping the Katyayani Devi for blessing them with good husbands. And Tamasic people, you see, this is what they do. Ghost and what do you call, ignorant people worship ghosts and spirits. They, yes, it happens. People who have passed away, they do something or the other. They say they're calling the soul back and they will ask the soul questions and the soul will answer. They all have become experts in this. Mataji, to believe it or not, you may ask, let us not believe, but there are so many people who do these kinds of worship in the bhava of tamoguna. Those who undergo severe austerities and penances not recommended in the scripture. Right? This, you all might have seen. What is that? People put from this end to this end, the veil, the shulaidam, whatever you call. They will prick from here and it will come from here. Some people walk on the fire. Some people, what they do, some chariot, Ratha will be going. In that Ratha, you won't believe, from the back to their skin, they take a hook. And that hook is tied to the chariot rope. He will walk and the Rath he will pull behind. Like this, what is the need to torture your body? Nothing is required. Performing them out of pride and ego. All these things, they are performing out of ego and pride. Also, their attachment in the Rajoguna and lust. Some desire, they pray for all these things. No, I will walk on the fire. Please give me this benediction. I will, what is this? Like, I will lift something. I will take that kavadi. Give me some benediction. Like that, people worship, pray for it, ask for it, and then perform all these things. But these things are impelled by passion. And who torture their body organs as well as the super soul dwelling within are to be known as demons. Super soul is dwelling in us. Without knowing that, to invoke the Paramatma, to call the Devatas, what we do? We torture our body seriously. The body is made up of Panchamahabhuta. Panchamahabhutas are, it comes from whom? Who has given the Panchamahabhuta? Hare Krishna. You all have not answered for a long time. Whose energies are these Panchamahabhuta?
Mataji Krishna. Mataji, yes, Lord Krishna's energy.
Yes, Mataji, Lord Krishna's exterior energy. Aparayam itasvanyam prakritim viddhi me param. That is the exterior and inferior energy. And Jivabhutam Mahabaho, Yedam Daryate Jagat. My living entities come from the Tatastha Shakti energy, which is slightly higher than the exterior energy. And interior Antaranga Shakti is the most strongest. That is the Ahladini Shakti. Whenever the Supreme Personality of God, he takes avatar, he takes avatar from his interior energy. So that is the supermost. Okay, 3 degrees. So this body is made up of Bhagwan's energy. That we don't respect. From the top of the tongue, they put and pull something, Shula, Aida, and they say Kali becomes very happy by doing this. And that is the reason we are doing. And all they say. Hare Krishna, the attendance link is there. Please, please, please. Mataji, level 2. You all want to do level 2 and level 3. Almost all it is. Most of the chapters are covered which come in Bhakti Shastri. Very easy it will be for you. Bhakti Shastri will be very, very easy if you do level 2 and 3. Hare Krishna. So please don't give it a filling the attendance. So that you will get notification, you will get a call, you will get a message when you all are, when that's level 2 is starting. So that you will come to know level 2 I have to do. Okay. Hare Krishna. One more also picture I will take. Yeah. Now the faith in 3 modes. Okay. That is karma we saw in 3 modes. What kind of karma we do? Sattvic, Tamasic, and Rajo. Now food. Food in the mode of goodness increases the duration of life. Ayur, Balar, Ayur, that shloka is a very nice shloka. So if we eat the first leaf, okay, fruit, it has been already offered to the Lord. And these foods are freshly made. We don't offer the stale food to the Lord, right? And the bhava with which we make is very, very important. My Krishna loves this. I will make this today for Krishna. Today, okay, he does not like that. It should not be very pungent. How will Krishna be able to eat and fresh? Okay, so that increases the purity. It is for the purification of us. It purifies one's existence and gives strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such nourishing food. Chaturvida, we know, no? Chaturvida, what is that? It's a prasada, Bhagavad Prasad, that is the last one. 4th, Mangalarti, we sing, no? Chaturvida, 4 types of food are offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What are those 4 types? We also saw 2 days before. What are the 4 types of, just now also somebody, one Mataji wrote, I said these are the 4 types of food we give it to the Lord. Yes, Mataji. Bhagavan tells us to offer 4 types of food. What are they? Patram, Pushpam, Palam, Toyam. Isn't it? One we suck, one we chew, one we swallow, when we bite and eat. These are the 4 types of food. So when we offer Bhoga to the Lord, all 4 types of food should be offered to the Lord. Okay, foods that are too bitter, too sour, too salty, pungent, dry, not liked by, people in the, these kind of foods, like very, very pungent, very sour. Who likes it? Who are in mode of passion. Such food cause pain, distress, and disease. The stomach burns. Acidity it leads to. You can see that, in the picture it is given. The tongue burns when we eat. After eating, the stomach burns because of acidity. Food cooked more than 3 hours before or 3 days before also people cook and eat. They keep it in the fridge, take it out, heat. All nutrients are gone. And these kind of food, you see, the, what do you call, worms, fungus, everything comes in that food. That is known as unclean, decomposed, putrid, and stale food. Who eat that? People in ignorance. People eat that sandwich and all, really, I don't know. Sandwich, first of all, it is made up of maida. That too, the sandwich made outside. And that too, which day, when did they make? People don't know. They buy it and keep it in the fridge and eat it also. So that is in the mode of tamasic. They eat. Okay, Hare Krishna. You see again the first picture. That is sattvic food, fruits. which can be easily swallowed and eaten. I mean, chewed and eaten sometime. Juice is there in the fruit. Yesterday we saw moon gives the fruit. Then next comes the, what is it, Rajo. Something salty, pungent, etc. Then burning, that is the tamoguna food. Okay, so yeah. Sea stale food once again. Hare Krishna. Of sacrifices, that sacrifice performed according to the duty. Some people sacrifice because it is written in Veda. Some people sacrifice because that is what my forefathers have been doing. Every time, some mela may come. For this mela, like we all know, no, everywhere that Janmashtami comes, they put up stalls, that especially Ganesh Chaturthi, Durga, in the marketplace, in the center, they will put big pandals and give lot of food to people. They will only sit and eat, and traffic jam. Isn't it? They all do. Many people do. So every year they have this Ganesh Pandal. My forefathers used to give 1 lakh, 2 lakh. So I am also giving. They don't even know for what purpose they are giving. So out of duty. That is in the form of Satvik only. They are giving with the good intention. But what purpose it is used for, that matters a lot. They may use for only so many, giving dana to some people. See, these days giving charity also we need to see and give. Most of the people take the things, go and sell it in the market and drink with that money. It all happens. In front of temple, many people will be sitting. So in the winter, you go and give them kambal, etc. They will sell it. With that money, they drink and enjoy. So that means that Papa comes to us also. I will tell you, if time permits, Nripanagara Maharaja's story, I will tell that, okay? What happened to him? He did with Satvika Baba only. But what happened to his charity? So this is the best yajna. This is the best sacrifice. Okay, Kali Yuga, Tapa. Best Tapa is chanting the holy name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the previous one. This is in Rajoguna. So what do? We sacrifice, yajna we perform, call many people, and then we say bandara we will give. Many people will come and eat and go. Our name, we will put a big poster. Satvik, what is that? Saptahik Bhagavatam. So many lakhs they spend, so many Pandit are called to chant the mantra. There also again, from morning to evening, eat sadham. In 7 days, they try to finish Bhagavatam. Parikshit Maharaj heard, Shukadeva Muni said, but is it the same? In the Kali Yuga, in 7 days we hear, not at all possible. Parikshit Maharaj did not eat anything. He did not sleep. Here they come by 10 o'clock, they finish by 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And in 7 days only they finish whole Bhagavatam. No, that is done in Rajasik Baba. This Bhasmasura story, just now I told you, he was about to cut his throat and put it in the Ahuti. Then Shiva came. So that is in Tamoguna. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Yes. Now the screen is visible, I think, right? Anudvega karam vakyam satyam priyahitam chaya swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vanmayam tapa uchyate. So here what Krishna is telling, austerity of speech, what we speak, consists in speaking truthfully and beneficially. If we are going to say something, that should be truth. And even truth also, there is no necessity that if it is not beneficial to others, we need not tell only. Satyam bruhi priyam vyuhi. As satyam na bruyat apriyam. Even if it is satyam, We don't have to say if it is apriyam, not beneficial for anybody. Okay, so one should also recite the Vedas regularly. This is the austerity of speech. What we have to speak? Truth. And it should be beneficial to others. And we should avoid if there is no benefit. Also, we should read the Vedas. That is very important. Then comes a serenity, simplicity, gravity, self-control, and purity of thought, or the austerities of the mind. Which mind is in Sattva Guna, the faith. Yes, those who believe in Sattva Guna, their mind is always pure. Serenity means it's with the purest simplicity. They do not want to show off. There is no pride in them, and it is self-controlled. So these people who speak in Sattva Guna, their speech is very pleasing to hear, because they will speak Vedic mantras. They will speak the truth. They will also speak which is pleasing to others to hear. Now again we are talking about the faith. Shraddhaya paraya tattam tapastatrividam naraihi apalakankshabir yuktaihi satvikam parichakshate. This threefold of austerity. Which are the three folds of austerity? The austerity, the tapa, done in Sattvic Guna, Tamasic Guna, and Rajoguna. Isn't it? Okay. So here, devotees are doing Vrindavan Parikrama, Govardhan Parikrama, Mayapur Parikrama. They all are doing this in the faith of Sattva Guna. Yes. Mataji, Prabhuji, please once again fill in the attendance. All these three activities are done in Sattva Guna, and also Satkaramana Pujartam Tapodambena Chaivedit Kriyate Tad Iha Proktam Rajasam Chalam Adruvam. So this is passion, mode of passion. What is the faith in mode of passion? Passion. Those austerities, penances and austerities which are performed in order to gain respect, honor and reverence are said to be in the mode of passion. They are neither stable nor permanent. Prabhupada used to tell, whenever he went for asking for donation, people used to ask him, if I give this much, where will my board be put? If I give this much, more than that, where will you put my board? Like that and all, many people used to ask him. See, Srila Prabhupada, at the age of 70, with 40 rupees in his hand, just because his guru told him to go to Paschatya. We say that shloka, no? Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Teshatarine. Go to Western countries and spread this movement. There, why? Because these Indians do not have the habit of taking the good things. What they do, if Paschatya people follow something, these Indians also will follow them. So you go to, if you are a learned person, you know English so well, you go to Paschatya Desha, Western countries, and spread this movement. So church, because his guru, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati told him to go, he left everything and he went. That took how? He struggled so much to get the passport, visa. And that when the India company, that they only helped him to get a ticket in the Jaladuta. Jaladuta, that means a cargo ship. They finally told, okay, they used to call him Prabhuji, who we call that Guruji, you want to go by this Jaladuta, we will get you a ticket, but it will take long time to reach. Srila Prabhupada didn't have any problem because he had lot of work to do. He took all the Bhagavatam book. He had to translate. So he thought, whether I am at home, whether I am in the city, or whether I am in the ship, how does it matter to me? I'll peacefully sit and translate Bhagavatam while going. Let it take a long time. At least finally I will reach, no? Because he didn't have money to buy ticket for the flight and all. And there he suffered 2 heart attacks. Swamiji, at this age, why are you doing this? He said, no, my Guru told. Okay, so that is in Satvika, actually he is in Vishuddha Sattva Guna. Okay. So we should not do any austerity in the mode of passion. Means expecting something for my name to become very famous. We should not do it. Moodagrahintanatmana yat pidaya kriyate tapaha parasyotsadanatam va tattamasam udahritam. Mooda. So many places we have seen. Mooda, Jnana, Ashram Bhavam Ashrita, Naradama. We have seen in 7th chapter. Mooda, Grahinantama Atmanaha. Those people who perform austerity, foolish way, by torturing their body. Pidaya kriyate. Pidaya means torture. So all the torturing activities they do. And parachyosadanartham va. Why are they doing? Because in the mode of ignorance. Tat tamasam udahritam. Since they are in mode of ignorance, they torture their body. But Krishna says, this body is made up of 5 elements of material nature. What are they? Space, ether, ether or space, both are same. Space, fire, air, water, and earth. So these are my energies. How can you torture? Energies are mine, and you are torturing that body, which is made up of this. That's what Krishna asks. Datavyam iti yaddanam diyate anupakarine deshe kale cha patre cha tad danam satvikam smritam. What do we have to see and give before we give austerity? Deshe kale patra. Where are we giving? To whom we are giving? Why are we giving? Without knowing, simply somebody is coming and asking charity and we give. As I told you, I will tell after we finish the slokas in that story. That gift which is given out of duty at the proper time, proper place, to a proper person, and without expectation, anything in return, that is only considered as charity in the mode of goodness. Best charity is giving Srila Prabhupada's book. Best charity is giving prasadam. Don't give money. How they will use, we don't know. And we will become a part to that karma, whatever they do. Is it not? It's the same. Charity given out of duty. See here. Who is giving? Who is this? Write in the chat. In whose lap Krishna is there as a small child? Can you please write Mataji's, Prabhuji's small? Very easy. Yes, Hari Bol Meenakshi Mataji. Thank you. Nanda Baba, Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Maya. When Krishna was born, they called so many people. They gave cow, they gave dresses, they gave jewelry. Why did they do it? Because Krishna is born to them. That is why. And they know to whom they are giving, what they are giving, in what bhava they are giving. That is very important. Yettu pratyupakarartham palam udishya va punaha diyate cha pariklishtam taddanam rajasam smritam. See, before you give, you take a selfie to post it in Instagram and Facebook. So this charity, this kind of charity, with the expectation of some return, with the desire for fruitive result, or in a grudging mood. Somebody might have told, you give this much dana, only then your children will do well. Oh, why did he say this? Then we feel, as if we don't want to give, but because I am compelled, I am giving it. So these kind of charities are given in passion. Adeshakale yaddanam apraptyebhyascha dhyate asatkritam abhijnatam tat tamasam udahritam. Charity performed at improper place, improper time, given to unworthy person, that is to be known as ignorance. As I told, for what purpose they will use it, we should know and give. Otherwise, we will also be subject to that sin. If they are not using for a proper purpose, whatever purpose they use, and if it is not for good, we also will be become a part of sin. This is very important, extremely important. From the beginning of creation, 3 syllables. What are they? Om Tat Sat have been used to indicate the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So what is meant by Om Tat Sat? Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari is Lord's name. And Om is the first 3 letters. Ma. That is, it came from the space. It has direct connection to the Supreme Lord. Tat Sat means we are connecting everything what we are doing to Krishna. We might have done some activity. Okay, once the activity is over, when we say Hari Om Tat Sat, this activity is connected to Lord Krishna. So Krishna, whatever I have done, it is for pleasing you, for your pleasure. Yesterday I told one word. Do you remember one phrase? One phrase I told. Samsiddhim haritoshanam, for the pleasure of the Lord. They were uttered by, the mantras were uttered by the Brahmanas. While we give the dana, mantra will be told. While chanting Vedic hymns and during sacrifices for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord. That is a real charity. That is a real tapa, austerity. Okay, instead what we saw before, that is not the right one. So from the beginning, again the same shloka. That from the beginning we say this Om Tat Sat. Why? In order to tell the Lord, whatever austerity I am doing, whatever tapa I am doing, whatever activities I am doing, whatever karma I am doing, for your pleasure. So if we finish with that, what will happen? Krishna, everything is given by you. But I am offering a little bit, whatever I could offer with this limited energy, I am offering it to you. That's what is Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. We have finished 17th chapter, last sloka. Thus the transcendentalist undertakes sacrifices, charities and penances, beginning always with Om, Hari Om, any Vedic mantra you see, Om, Purnamadam, like that only it starts, right? Because when we say Om, we are connecting ourselves with the Supreme. So, O it etad Brahmano Nedidoba Nama. This is in Veda. It is said. Om means Vishnu. It is placed at the beginning of Vedic hymns to indicate the Supreme Goal. One should perform sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word Tat. That means yours. It is yours. The purpose of such transcendental activities is to get free from the material entanglement. So Tat means Tattvamasi. Chandogya Upanishad, it is said, Tat means Tattvamasi. What I am doing is for surrendering unto you. Tat describes detachment work for the sake of liberation. Tat here again says detachment. I am not doing it for you. As I told, we are connecting it to the Lord. These activities are done with disregard for material result. They are not fruitive activities. They are the activities which are performed for the satisfaction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The absolute truth is the objective of devotional sacrifice, and it is indicated by the word Sat. So Sat here means the penances, whatever we are doing here, it is the true to the absolute nature are performed to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Samsiddhe Haritoshanam. Sadeva Saumya means what? Sat means eternal. Activities done for the service of the Lord. To please you, Lord, not for earning fame, not for my satisfaction. And the Lord revealed the true spiritual nature. In such activity, the performer of action becomes eternal. Eternal, all of us know. They become permanent. It is not temporary. The activities are aimed at the eternal, and the benefits of the activities are also eternal. They are not temporary, permanent one. The last shloka. But sacrifices, austerities, and charities performed without faith in Supreme are non-permanent. So, nectar, amrita, we said no. So, doing for the pleasure of the Lord is eternal. Osana Partha, regardless of whatever rites are performed, once you do it for the pleasure of the Lord, they become permanent. Otherwise, they are not permanent. They are called asat. So without any, without performing, like it is said, no, where the mantras are not told, where the dakshinas are not told, given, all these things are done in the form, with the mode of passion. So they are called asat, and they are useless, both in this life and next life. Why is it given next life? The thing which is performed, the austerities which are performed for the personality of, pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that karmas will help you to take next birth in the aristocratic family. 6.40 and 4.1. Prapa punyam kritam loga ushitva ashad shushina shimatam gehe. We will take birth in the high aristocratic family. Otherwise, what will happen? We will take birth. Atava yogina meiva. We will take birth in a great Vaishnava's family. All the time we get to hear the chanting. So automatically we will become again pure. We will also become Vishuddha Sattva. So this we have seen in the beginning only. Arjuna's question, and Krishna is saying sacrifice, austerity, speech, food. All are done in 3 types of faith. So that is why Om Tat Sat is the faith which we have in the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And whatever we perform, we connect it with the Lord. Tat. Sat means it is eternal for the pleasure of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mataji and Prabhuji. Anybody having any doubt? Is there any question? Hare Krishna. Yeah, Mataji, if Srila Prabhupada, but for Srila Prabhupada, we would not be having, these classes, the purports for so many books. Srila Prabhupada had written the purports for Brahma Samhita, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Nectar of Instruction, Nectar of Devotion, Ishopanishad, so many, that Veda-based link, no? Can I put the Veda-based link here? You can. So many books are there. I will share that Veda-based. 1 second. So, and Srila Prabhupada has written, all of you are able to, oh, I stopped, give me a minute. I will once again share. You all see this? How I am sharing, how many books are there, for how many books Srila Prabhupada has written, purports. You want to see? This is Veda-based. So if you click this, simply you type Veda-based, you will get. How many books are there you want to see? So many more books, all books. Yeah. Are you able to see all the books? For all these books, Srila Prabhupada has written purports. And so many languages it had been translated. See. And Srila Prabhupada never used to sleep for more than hardly 2 to 3 hours. Even different countries he used to travel. See, how many are there? Different countries he used to travel, no? Say, for example, here if it is daytime, he would sit on the flight in daytime. And when he gets down in America, it will be again daytime. And he will immediately attend Mangalarti. He doesn't have like us people, the jet lag and all, nothing. He will get down, he will ask, what is the time in your country? They will say morning 3:30. He will immediately go for Mangalarti. He doesn't have to see whether it is morning or evening. Whichever country he is in, he is to immediately, his biological clock changes to that country's time. Yes, Mataji. Granny understood. Mataji, these classes are there in every language. 18 languages and 3 different groups and 3 different time slot. For youth also, morning, evening, night, same way. Any language you take, Mataji, and any age you take. When I started, I'm very grateful to Aishwarya Mataji, who had the faith in me. See again, faith. That Mataji, she asked, can you take? I told Mataji, if you believe that she is my Shiksha Guru. Mataji, if you believe that I can take, definitely with everybody's blessing, your blessing, Namanisha Prabhu blessing, Guru Maharaj blessing, Srila Prabhupada blessing. So that time I was taking kids batch. You won't believe, there was one child from US. See the timings. My class was at 9 p.m. in the night. That child was hardly 3.5 years old. His mother used to sit beside him for all the classes. And you won't believe, now also they are in touch with me, Mataji. Any doubt that Mataji, that mother, she attended level 2 also now. And that child used to very nicely sit in one place and listen. So many stories we used to say. Kids batch is a little different. No, there are so many stories. He used to be focused and listen to the stories. So, like any language, your grandmother, whichever language she wants to, she can attend Mataji. So, Nekha Mataji, I request you to share the link for registration for July 15th batch. 47th batch is starting on July 15th. So share the link, and once you start registering, it will ask you which language. Then it will ask you which batch, age. Then it will ask you in age also, morning batch, evening batch, or night batch. So many, all glories to Namanisha Prabhu. Everything is doing it without selfless effort, So many people are making the PPTs. You all are able to enjoy that, right? So Srila Prabhupada, Veda base you click and read Srila Prabhupada's book. Srila Prabhupada's blessings you will get. I have told you many times, Bapu Seva we are not able to do in this Kali Yuga to our Guru and Acharyas. Vani Seva we can do. We can read their book. You can share this knowledge with others. These all are Vani Seva. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpatarupasya kripa sindhu bhaivacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavendra ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Namanishta Prabhu ki jai. All the devotees who are attending these classes, devotees ki jai. Hari Hari Bol. Tomorrow is the last class. I will definitely miss all of you because you all were very active. So you all were attending classes regularly. May I request all of you to unmute once. You don't have to even video I am not asking. Unmute and say, chant the Hare Krishna mantra once. So can all of you unmute? Aditya Prabhu, if it is possible, can you unmute yourself? Meenakshi Mataji, just unmute yourself. Background noise comes, let it come. No problem. That is blissful. Yeah, in fact, our Namanisha Prabhu takes one class at 8 a.m. And the temple work will be going on. He used to call that, this is Mridanga. Like that he used to call that. Tak, tak, tak. Yes. Okay, first we say that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Pranam Mantra, then we will say. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All of you say Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare. All glories. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So with everyone. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji and Prabhuji. With everybody's permission, don't miss tomorrow. I will end the meeting. Hare Krishna. Acha, one small story I told, no, I will tell. That story was Nripama Raja. He used to give a lot of cows in charity. He was a great devotee. But what happened once he gave a cow in charity, that Brahmana who took us that dana, he in his garden, wherever it was, that cow was open. So the cow, what happened? It knows the Raja's palace. So somehow it came and got mixed with the other cows which had not been given in charity. So what happened? Raja was not aware of this. So same cow he had given it as a charity to another Brahmana. Now both the Brahmanas started fighting. So they cursed Nripa Maharaja. He became a lizard. He had to undergo this. So before we give any charity, Desha Kale Patre, to whom we are giving, why we are giving, and when are we giving. We have to see and give the charity. Otherwise, if something like this happens, we will be a root cause. We will be a part of to that sin. Okay? Hare Krishna. So I'm ending the meeting with everyone's permission. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, sorry, I have not stopped the live stream.